Hello, welcome to Tekla Structural Designer course. This is Module 2, Part 5. In this module, we are going to be dealing with creation of slabs and openings. Okay, we're going to be dealing with creation of slabs and openings. All right. Now, to get started, I'll go to my AutoCAD file. Okay. So on my AutoCAD file, okay, you can see that this slab is a one-way slab. Okay. All other slabs, okay, are two-way slabs. Okay. And you can also see that we have an opening here in the structure. So we're going to start by creating all these members. Okay. To do that, I'll minimize my AutoCAD file. Okay. So I'll come to my model. Okay, go to the model tab. Okay, now I'm going to go to the slab panel. Okay, click on this drop down button. Okay, there are different slabs that I can create here, but we're going to be creating slabs on beams. So I'll click on that. So I'll come to my properties window and review the properties of the slab I want to create. Okay, the first thing I want to do is to give the thickness of my slab. Okay, my slab is 150 mm thick. Okay, so once I've done that, the red error is cleared, and I have a yellow. Okay, so now my slabs, I want to select base. There are two ways to create a slab. You can select a bay, or you can define the corners. Okay, but this time around I want to select base. A base is the space between beams. Okay, surrounded by beams forms a bay. Okay, so I want to use that option for now. Okay, I'll check other options. Okay, I will check my decomposition two-way. Okay, my grade of concrete is 625. Okay, and other parameters. Okay, since I've done my settings correctly, okay, I have very little changes to make here. Okay, my reinforcement, everything is almost the way I would have loved it to be. Okay, so all I need to do now is to create my slabs. Okay, to create my slabs, all I need to do is to come here, click, okay, click, click, and click. Okay, and my slabs will be created for me. Okay, I'll click and click. Okay, remember I told you there are two ways of creating slab. Okay, using the select base option. If I want to check this option, now to create my slabs, I have to define the corner points of those slabs. Okay, so this is what I will do. I can come here, click on this point, move away, click on the next, click on the next, click on the next, and click on the first point I selected to finish. Okay, I can continue like that. Click on the first point, click on the second, third. Okay, click on where I started from to finish. All right, so I can turn on the select base option again. So I'll continue clicking on my base to define it. Okay, now this slab is a one-way slab. To define a one-way slab, all I need to do is to come here. Okay, this is slab 1. I'll select, okay, and say new slab. Okay, so I'm going to be having slab 2. So I'll come down to the decomposition of this one-way slab and click on one way, then come here and select. So you can see the one-way slab has been created correctly for me. So now what I need to do now is to create my opening. Okay, to achieve that, I'm going to come to my AutoCAD file. Okay, now I need to determine the distance between this point and this point. So what I'm going to do, I can place a dimension there. Okay, I can place a dimension here. So I want the dimension to be from the center line of this beam to the edge of the opening. Okay, so and I'm getting 1275. So I'll come here, Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be drawing a construction line, okay, here to define that 1 to 75. So I'll come here to my grid option, construction line, quick parallel, okay. I'll select this grid line, move away to the left, press F2 button on my keyboard and type 1.275 meters and click enter. So my construction line defining the edge of my opening had been created. Now to create the opening, I'll go to the slab panel of my model tab, okay, come here and click on slab opening. Now I want to define a rectangular opening. So all I need to do, okay, is to come here, okay, to define a rectangular opening. I'll come here, select, come to this side and select. So my rectangular opening had been defined for me. Okay. Now I've defined all my slabs, both one-way and two-way slabs, and I've defined my opening. So I've successfully created my slab for my first floor. So see you in the next part. Thank you.